don't you show them what you've discovered so far?
Area 51 is one of America's, if not the world's, most mysterious places.
Take my word for it, there's no Area 51.
Home to a host of conspiracy theories, including ones about the development of time travel and extraterrestrial activity. But we're just here to give you the facts.
Then you explain it to me.
Welcome to Watch Mojo's Top 5 Facts. In this installment, we're counting down the most interesting facts about Area 51, also known as Groom Lake, the US Air Force base whose existence was not even officially acknowledged until 2013.
There's no recovered spaceship.
Excuse me, Mr. President. That's not entirely accurate.
Number 5. The CIA considers it one of the most secretive places on Earth. It's no surprise that Area 51 attracts conspiracy theorists. Very little is known about it, and it is so secretive that the CIA will do anything to protect it.
Technically, these don't exist.
In 1974, astronauts aboard Skylab inadvertently took satellite photographs of the base, despite specific instructions not to do so. The director of the CIA even wrote a heated memo, stating that Area 51 was, quote, the only location which had such an instruction, making it one of the most secretive places on Earth. But despite this, the perimeter reportedly isn't even protected by a fence. The base is just surrounded by some orange boundary poles, patrol guards on all-terrain vehicles, and underground sensors.
If I were to walk beyond that, that would be it. This is Area 51, just beyond those boundaries.
Number 4. It was once nicknamed Paradise Ranch in order to entice employees.
Mr. President, General, welcome to Area 51.
How about this for a work environment? The middle of a scorching, barren desert full of dust and sand, miles away from anything. And you also have to live there. Sound like fun? Well, no one else thought so either. So in the 1950s, the base management nicknamed it Paradise Ranch in order to attract employees and their families.
As you can imagine, they don't let us out much.
By August 1961, the ranch was its own little functioning city, complete with amenities like a gym, movie theater, baseball diamond, and UFO landing pad. Probably. Number 3. The base is exempt from environmental regulations.
Alright, one at a time. What are you guys doing? Get your hands off me!
Area 51 can pretty much do whatever they want when it comes to chemicals in the environment because national security.
This is a matter of national security. You're just gonna
National security?
In 1994, a group of civilian contractors tried suing the Environmental Protection Agency over the toxic levels of dioxin, dibenzofuran, and trichloroethylene found in their bodies after inhaling poisonous chemicals burned at Area 51. They suffered from skin and liver damage, and some even died from the exposure. While the base was forced to comply with environmental laws, President Bill Clinton and later President George W. Bush issued presidential determinations exempting them from having to share any information about their environmental compliance. As for the contractor's suit, the US Air Force declared their evidence to be classified, and therefore not admissible. The secrecy of whatever was going on in the base, it turns out, is more important than the lives of the civilians working there, or the well-being of their widows.
You will see that there is nothing to be scared of.
Really?
Number 2. Former employees have confirmed the conspiracy theories.
I never would have believed it. There was this, in the cab, it was this whole, there was a red wuss.
Like a crazy guy ranting about UFOs on the subway, you have to take what these men say with a raised eyebrow, but it's still fascinating. Bob Lazar, an employee of Area 51 Sector 4, claimed that he worked on an extraterrestrial aircraft in the government's possession.
The reason that they're round and have no sharp edges is to contain the high voltage.
Investigators have apparently been unable to confirm his credentials or his employment at the base, though. In the documentary feature Dreamland, a 71-year-old ex-mechanical engineer claimed to have worked on a flying disc simulator with an alien named J-Rod who communicated telepathically.
He'd already know that I had this question, and he would already have the answer for me. And if he responded, it would be in my voice.
J-Rod's existence was further corroborated by Dan Burish, a scientist who says he was asked to work on biological weapons developed from alien DNA.
And there were how many aliens present at that time?
There were 2, 4, 6, and a few in the strollers behind the curtains.
Most of these claims have since become the topic of debate and debunking.
President Clinton said he did go right in and he did check, and there was nothing.
Well, you know, that's what we're instructed to say.
Number 1. Project Oxcart is responsible for most of the UFO sightings.
It was the location of choice for all manner of black projects, spy planes that were kept secret from the public.
There have been many reports of UFOs near Area 51 by excited civilians, most notably in the late 50s and early 60s.
And then
wait for a signal.
If it signals back, that's actually what we call a CE5, a close encounter of the fifth kind.
With the benefit of hindsight and declassified information, these sightings are regularly attributed to the prototypes of what became the Lockheed A-12 spy plane. The shape of the plane's fuselage was broader, more disc-like than most, making it appear rather like a UFO. It would also fly much higher than commercial airplanes, and when whizzing above those flights, the sunlight would glint off the titanium, making it appear otherworldly. The Air Force's Project Blue Book debunked most of the UFO claims, matching them to times when experimental aircraft like the A-12 were in motion. Or maybe that's just what they want us to believe. So what do you think? Can every UFO sighting be explained? Or is something fishy going on at Area 51?
The aliens won't let it happen. You reveal all their secrets.
For more official version top 10s and thoroughly debunked top 5s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.